I'd like to welcome to stage Erin Osmon. Erin is a big reason that this is happening. The reason that this is happening. Jason is, and we are, but she was the person who called me right after Jason passed away, and was the first person to call and ask what the band thought of what was happening. So we immediately struck up a good relationship, and Erin has done some incredible work. And her new book, Writing with the Ghost, is out, and she's here. She's going to do a little reading for you right now.
Entertaining, maybe help contextualize some of the songs. I thought we'd start with a really sweet passage, kind of how these guys came reunited with Jason. Groth remembered meeting Molina for the first time a few years prior at Roadworthy Guitar in Bloomington, where Molina was unusually open about his life. Quote, "I was buying a weird heavy metal guitar and he suddenly told me all about his entire guitar collection. Which rock stars played them," Groth said. Quote, "Then he mentioned that he was about to go record an album with Eric Strap. This openness struck Groth as a contradiction to Molina's music and stage presence, but it also came to underline Molina's unique brand of social ineptitude, where he would sort of know someone immediately without cause, but then later hide things or tell wild stories in order to skirt any depth of conversation. Quote, "He wasn't cryptic, he was a lot more goofy. He wasn't dark or depressing at all," Groth said. "He was just like a talkative kid." Jason Molina was keenly aware of the public's perception of him, and he often explained that he didn't believe he was making funeral music, but that he found a lot of hope in his songs. He eventually grew to hate it when his music was described as depressing or even mournful. It was clear to Jason Groth, Mark Rice, and Pete Schreiner that Molina had a strong desire to fit in with the band instead of continuing to be tagged as a solo bastion of depressive strumming. He was seeking true brotherhood with like-minded folks from a DIY background and saw himself in the community of friends and bands that Pete, Jason, and Mark entangled themselves in. Quote, "I got the sense that he wanted a band of brothers as much as he wanted a band," I said.
She said, "I've been the stockyards pony." She said, "I've been the mountain engines road." From Chicago to West Virginia,
exceedingly overwhelming doing this. It doesn't feel like it's going to happen that way. It is. There's so many people in here that, first of all, Birds of Avalon. Let me say a little bit about Birds of Avalon. I think it was, so here's some storytelling from the band. I think it was 2007, it could have been 2006 though, Paul, so maybe I'm lying to you. We did, I think, 3 dates in North Carolina with Birds of Avalon. We played in Charlotte, we played at the Cat's Cradle. I think there was a third one, and I don't, maybe Asheville, but was it the Black, oh, it was DC and 2 North Carolina. So Paul was the first person to ever take us to the Orange County Social Club. That night in Charlotte, there was a band bet that I was going to take a cab from the hotel to the venue rather than walk to the venue. But I walked. I don't know if anybody ever believed me. But Jason loved Birds of Avalon, so we're very pleased to have had them play with us, and that they continue to be so amazing, and we get to see them all the time. So thank you for being here.